On Monday, after I had recorded my segments for the day, news broke that Republicans have finally published the results of their impeachment inquiry. And as Republicans were pushing this impeachment inquiry report, the day that the Democratic National Convention launched, it showed that, we couldn't pin any actual crimes on President Biden, but we still think he should be impeached. And the reason I find this hilarious, of course, is because on Monday, on the YouTube channel, I did a segment talking about Republicans launching an investigation into Tim Walz. And I mentioned in that segment, again, recorded like right before they released the report, I said, where the hell are they with the impeachment inquiry, right? That kind of went away. And then they released the report and, I kind of looked a little silly until you actually read the report and realize, yep, they got nothing. They spent a year, almost a full year on this impeachment inquiry, and they came up with nothing. But they still think he should be impeached. They admitted they didn't have any evidence of crimes. Like, that is clear as day. They did not say, we found a crime. Instead, what they accused President Biden of is letting his family members trade on his name to secure business deals. Basically they're saying, hey, the Biden family did what the Trump family does every day of the week. And for that, Biden should apparently be impeached. Now, here is a statement that the House committees, the Oversight, Judiciary, and Ways and Means Committee released along with the report. They said, the totality of the corrupt conduct uncovered by the committee is egregious. The remedy for a president's flagrant abuse of office is clear: impeachment by the House of Representatives and removal by the Senate. Problem is, you got to have high crimes and or misdemeanors, and you have none of that, as you admit, in your actual report. And in fact, it gets even better, folks. It's not just that they didn't find a crime. It's the fact that the few things they do accuse him of, letting the family members trade on his name, blah, 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 it all happened when he wasn't president. It was when he was former Vice President Joseph R. Biden. In other words, Private Citizen Joe. Private Citizen Joe's son Hunter, according to this report, would use his dad's name and secure business deals. Now, you may not like that. It may not be ethical, but it is not illegal. Like 100% not illegal. So even the things they're accusing him of that they want to impeach him for, one, you can't impeach him for it. Two, it happened when he was a private citizen. Like, what the hell are y'all even talking about? They also point out, well, hold the phone, guys. There was one point in 2018 when he was a private citizen that he got a $200,000 payment from his brother. Well, okay, then that, I guess, seals the deal? These people are insane. These Republicans in the House of Representatives have wasted a full year and a half because they've been investigating the Biden family since they got into power. And they got nothing. They have absolutely nothing. These people are insane. They abuse their power to try to take down Joe Biden. And now they're like, we still want to impeach him. And the rest of the Democratic Party's like, we don't care. Like, we've got our nominee that is kicking your nominee's ass. And we don't care. And the American public doesn't care. But here's what the Democrats should do. This should be a campaign issue. For everything they have done right, I will point out that the one area where the Harris campaign has been lacking is talking about the fact that the Republicans in control of the House of Representatives haven't done a damn thing in a year and a half. They need to tell the voters that. They need to go out there and tell the voters, hey, while you're worried about your grocery prices, while you're worried about inflation, you're worried about, climate change, you're worried about all these things, immigration. What have those dipshits done? They haven't done a thing for you. They've been busy trying to take down President Biden to no avail. So not only were they not successful with it, But while they were busy being not successful, they also didn't do anything that matters to you and became the most do-nothing Congress in the history of Congress. I think that's a pretty solid message, and I would love to see the Democrats push that now that this idiotic impeachment inquiry report is publicly available. America's Lawyer has launched its own YouTube channel. Now, this channel, of course, is still in its early phases of development, but you can help grow it by subscribing. Just go to youtube.com/theamericaslawyer, and you'll get all of the great content from Mike Papantonio and myself that we produce every single week.